Hi everyone, my name is Ruby. So before the start of the presentation, let me introduce our group. So our group is 12, which consists of 4 people, which includes Ruby, Simajit Kaur, Komalpreet Kaur, Sneha Nair. Let's have a look at the presentation. So the Sydney Geelong Limited boards have asked me to advise them on the best software to use for the information decision support system and financial reporting. I'm the principal of public accounting company Chartered Accounting in Australia. An astonishing average of 1,500 sales are made per store each day by Sydney Geelong Limited, retail with 30 locations in New South Wales and Victoria. This research explores critical software selection issues, considering system application training, economy, efficiency, and effectiveness, as well as the privacy of cybersecurity and cybercrime. It also addresses the question of whether the same guidance would be appropriate for food merchant with a single store that produces 25 sales every day. Now let's have a look at the evolution and support system. So the choice of software must be made with Sydney Geelong Limited's activities in mind in order to maximize decision making and financial reporting. Real-time data analysis should be made possible by the chosen software to enable quick and accurate decision making by management. The system should facilitate the gathering and consolidate of multiple location sales data given the size of the operation. Additionally, it must to make it feasible to track all the financial information thoroughly, make effectiveness performance analysis across all 30 locations convincible. It is sufficient to have a less complex, more affordable system that satisfies fundamental accounting requirements and is user friendly for small scale enterprise like grocery retailers. A very complicated system might not be essential or cost effective. Given the reduced team size, simple training sessions, possibly offered by the software provider, can be sufficient and there would be no use for larger system. User-friendly interfaces and fundamental accounting features can increase effectiveness for the grocery retailer as this business is on the small scale and comparable low budget. Strong privacy protections are necessary since financial and sales data may contain sensitive client information. Well defined access controls and user permission should be used to restrict access to any authorized personnels. Now let's have a look at the cybersecurity, which includes encryption of data and access limitation. So encryption of data uh, in this, the strong data encryption measures must be provided by choosing program. Encryption makes sure the data is secure during transmission and storage due to the high volume of daily sales transactions and the sensitive financial information involved. Secure data transport over network should use encryption methods like SSL or TLS. Now let's have a look at the access limitations. So granular access control should be implemented in the software to limit a user access to financial data and decision support system. Certain areas of the system should only be accessible to authorized personnel. Role-based access control will guarantee that employees can only access information that is permitted to their duties. Now, that was my time. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to pass it to my friend Sneha Nair. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Ruby. Good evening, Professor. My name is Neha Nair and my student ID is 20172876. I will be further elaborating on cybersecurity. I will also discuss about cybercrime and a brief on standard business reporting, that is the SBR. So coming back to cybersecurity, the first factor is authenticating users. Mechanisms for strong user authentication are necessary. Multi-factor authentication, that is the MFA, ought to be used as an additional security measure. This guarantees that unauthorized access is stopped even if login credentials are stolen. The second aspect is updates on security frequently. The software should have a history of regularly releasing security patches and updates. The program is protected against new attacks by these upgrades, which fix existing vulnerabilities. Our next slide is cybercrime, which has got 5 different aspects. Starting with the first one, that is training on phishing awareness. Training could be provided to staff members on how to spot and avoid phishing scams because there are so many sales transactions and phishing attempts could target either customers or workers. The value of not opening attachments from unknown sources or clicking on dubious links should be emphasized during training. The second is response to incident plan. Create a thorough cyber incident response strategy that is customized for the Sydney Geelong Limited's activities. The actions to be taken in the event of a cyber incident, such as data breach detection, containment, communication, and recovery, should be outlined in this strategy. Testing and drills should be conducted frequently to make sure the organization can react quickly. The third is consistent security audits. To find systematic problems regularly, we need to conduct security audits and vulnerability assessments. Cyber criminals may take advantage of vulnerabilities that penetrate into the testing and that could also reveal. The fourth one is employee watchfulness. Encouragement to the staff to maintain a culture of cybersecurity awareness is necessary. They should be urged to immediately report any suspicious behavior or the security issues, and early detection of possible cyber risks can aid in preventing or mitigating them. The last one is data recovery and backup. Put in place the consistent data backups and make sure a reliable data recovery plan is in place. The company should be able to recover its crucial data in the case of a cyber attack or data loss. Coming to our next slide, which is standard business reporting. The Australian government's standard business reporting, which is also called as the SBR initiative, seeks to streamline reporting from businesses to governments. It entails recreating a standardized method for informing multiple government entities about financial and business information. The Australian government developed its own taxonomy and reporting structure in place of extensible business reporting language. Thank you so much for your time, sir. The next slides will be discussed by my friends Simran and Komal. Thank you so much.
Here's the working of SPR. SPR operates by standardizing. A single language and data structures are used for reporting. The software that supports SBR is used by businesses to provide SBR complaint reports. SBR codes are also used to tag the data, indicating the type and context of information being reported. These labeled reports are then electronically submitted to appropriate government entities. Here comes the mandatory areas of application. The first one is BAS, that means business activity statements. The businesses must submit their GST, PG withholding, and other tax related data to the ATO using SBR capable software. The next one is STP, that is single touch payroll. This is another required SBR application in Australia. Each time they pay their employees, employers are required by STP to report salary, wages, tax deducted from those payments and superannuation information to the ETO. To meet this need, payroll software with SBR support is required. Here comes the advantages for preparers. The first advantage is efficiency. It can make the process of receiving and reviewing the reports more quick. The next advantage is consistency. Standardized reporting ensures that data is presented consistently, facilitating comparison and analysis of data from various sources for the agencies. The next one is reduced compliance load. By offering a single, standardized platform for reporting to several government authorities, SBR lessens the compliance load on enterprises.
Moving further towards the advantages for users, specifically the government agencies, the first one is streamlined reporting. For enterprises, SBS streamlines the reporting procedure. It can produce standardized reports straight from their accounting and payroll systems, which lowers the need for the manual data entry and possibilities of errors and mistakes. Second, it's time and cost saving. SBR eliminates the need for manual data entry and paper based submission, which makes it very easier for businesses to save money and time on this administrative cost. Next is accuracy. Standardized data, elements and tags increase data accuracy by lowering the possibility of submission errors. While moving towards the success of SBR in Australia compared to the XBRL, business reporting procedures in Australia has been successfully made simpler thanks to the SBR, particularly in the area of tax reporting and payroll reporting. Business reporting has been streamlined and data accuracy has increased. The success of the SBR is due to its increased unique strategy for meeting Australian reporting standards. It provides a uniform platform for multiple government departments and is in line with regional regular requirements. XBR is widely accepted standard for financial reporting, although it might not be as well suited for the unique reporting requirements of Australia. But the success of SBR in Australia can be credited to its emphasis on addressing regional requirements. The broad use of SBR by Australian governments and businesses is another indication of its business success. It is now widely used for electronic reporting to the government agencies. To sum it up all, Sydney Geelong Limited's choice of supports of software for improved decision support and financial reporting is a crucial choice that needs careful study. The software that is selected should be in line with the requirements of the organization, promote efficiency, guarantee data correctness, and place a priority on privacy and cybersecurity. It is crucial to remember that a grocery shop with a single location that generates 25 sales per day might not follow the same recommendations. Sydney Geelong Limited has specific software needs because of the size and complexity of its activities and necessity for the reliable decision support. Instead of this, SBR has demonstrated to be highly successful program in the Australian corporate landscape, practically in the realms of tax reporting through business activity standards, statements, and payroll reporting, where the single touch payroll. By streamlining reporting procedures and minimizing manual data entry, SBR benefits prepared with increased productivity and cost saving and accuracy, improve operational effectiveness and data consistency, benefit governments, agencies as users, which improve data analysis and eases the cost of compliance on enterprises. Due to its specific alignment with the national regulatory criteria and adoption as the preferred electronic reporting method, SBR has been a success in Australia. Although XBRL is quite a universal standard, SBR's success highlights the importance of adapting reporting solutions to local regulatory solutions. The success of SBR in achieving its goal in Australia serves as an invaluable model for other countries wanting to standardize business report methods and improve collaboration between firms and the government agencies. We have also included the references from about all the sources we have used in this project. I hope this is all we have to say. I hope it was
Useful
nice
information. So
and
thank you
useful.
from all
Thank you
of
for
us.